Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Joseph Tumulty. Today I'm going to be speaking about the Japanese culture and what they do on a day-to-day basis, the overview of it, and just all the different aspects of the Japanese culture as well. So I have a question for the class. It is, have you ever stepped into a culture so beautiful, so beautifully divine, rooted in respect, tradition, etiquette, and organization that it almost makes you think about your own culture and what you do on a day-to-day basis? So today, that is what I'm going to speak about and all different aspects of it. So I became fascinated in the Japanese culture at the beginning of this class when we first did our paper on a culture we picked, and I looked over many different cultures, but Japanese culture stuck out the most. Just the way it blends tradition with modernity, and how smoothly they blend it with punctuality, etiquette, gift giving, communication, and dress as well. So I'm going to take you through a journey on what it means to be a part of this culture and the key concepts that come along with it, and just the role of respect, as you will hear a lot in this presentation. So first is the punctuality in Japanese culture. In Japan, being on time isn't just polite, but it's respect. It's showing respect to the people that you are meeting with. So the train runs to the minute, meetings run on time, and people are on time to show respect and humility to each other and to yourself. So according to the Japan Living Guide, the workplace operates on the principle of first in, last out. That is a term that I like to use, especially playing football. I like to be the first one in, last one out, or at least try to be each and every day. So the business meetings are tightly structured in Japanese culture. The precision and respect for time reflects a larger cultural value, discipline, and mutual consideration. Dining etiquette. So let's move to the dinner table now, and where etiquette is just as important. Whether dining at home or in a restaurant, respect and etiquette is going to be used, no matter what. For example, it's customary to wait until everyone is served before beginning to eat. You pour the drinks out before you pour your own, and using chopsticks in the correct manner. There are definitely a lot of instruction to use chopsticks. I'm not doing a deep dive in that because I don't have enough time, but just know there's a lot. And so it is seen as disrespectful to put the chopsticks up, right? Just in case you do go to a Japanese restaurant, just realize that. And so Japan is not just about eating. In America, I feel like that's definitely a big thing, I'd say for sure. But it's a ritual of gratitude and mindfulness as well. Gift giving traditions. Another beautiful aspect of the Japanese culture is the gift giving tradition. So pretty much if you go on a trip, your coworker goes on a trip, your best friend goes on a trip, it is customary to bring home a souvenir. That is something that I did when I was very little, and my parents would go on a trip, and I'd always look for that souvenir, whether it was a hermit crab from Florida, a shell, just really anything. But in the Japanese culture, it's very big, and you have to wrap it yourself, or you're supposed to show respect for the other one. And then when you do give that gift, or when you receive the gift, you are supposed to say, no, I don't want it, even though you really do want it. And eventually you take it and you say please and thank you. So this act strengthens social ties and reflects the cultural importance of harmony and consideration in the Japanese culture. So next, we'll talk about communication and respect. Communication in Japan is shaped by layers for respect. For example, the horrific speech known as keigo right here is used for formality and hierarchy. You use that when speaking to your boss, your coworkers, an older friend or relative. In the article, Japanese communication style, this formal language is essential in professional settings. As I said before, And silence is often used, not as acronyms, but as a show of humility. You're only supposed to speak when spoken to. I know that's kind of American culture, but kind of not. We don't always follow that. Definitely not. But it just shows respect. Even nonverbal communication carries great weight. So what you do when you walk into work, you gotta look excited. You gotta look excited walking down the street. I mean, you don't have to, but like they like to see that. Even if you had a rough night, you're having a bad morning, you gotta just get up and just go at the day. You know, just be grateful that you're here. And then dress and professionalism. The mention of appearance is often mentioned in the articles that I have cited. It shows how seriously you take things. In the workplace, you're supposed to dress casual, or not even casual, but conservative. They don't want you to dress all flashy, to look out of place. You gotta fit in into the Japanese culture. And so that just shows you're there to work and get work done and get stuff done. So this reflects an underlying cultural belief that professionalism and modesty do go hand in hand. And that blending in rather than standing out shows respect and unity. Whether it's I know they play a lot of baseball there, baseball field, they're all dressed the same. No one has high socks, no one has low socks, they all have the same size socks. No one person's wearing an arm sleeve and not everyone else isn't. Everyone's just wearing the same thing, dressing the same. And that's just what they do in the Japanese culture. So why it matters. So why does all this matters? What many ask. So it matters because understanding these cultural values can help us see how deeply respect runs through the Japanese culture. Each and every day, and whatever they do, just respect is what they pride themselves in. And I think it's a very good way to live. Whether you're visiting Japan or working with Japanese professionals, or simply just exploring another culture, appreciating these customs open the door to better communication and deeper connections. Conclusion. This is the Japanese culture, respect, tradition, harmony. A daily life reflects deep-rooted values. Culture in Japan is not just something that is in the history books or on travel blogs. You could go there and see it for yourself. You'll understand exactly what I am talking about. It's alive every single day. And the way people greet one another and how they share a meal or how they walk into the workplace. What makes Japan so captivating is how gracefully it balances tradition with innovation and how every detail reflects a larger value and a larger meaning than just themselves. So I hope today's speech really did give you a deeper appreciation of the Japanese culture and just an outline view of what the culture means, and maybe you want to visit Japan one day. I know I will eventually, hopefully, but I just hope you guys learned a lot about it and what they do on a day-to-day basis. Thank you and have a great day.